Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Courtney. I'm gonna do this quick, kind of like an 80s inspired fall makeup. So a little bit like golds and browns with a pop of a throwback, a little bit more lip liner focused look. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, please continue to watch, like and subscribe, and let's go. So I'm gonna be using the new palette by Prado's Beauty. And I'm gonna dip into this color right here. So it's A3. I just load it up on my pinky, just swipe it across the lid. This is a really beautiful, like, gold foil color. And it has such a nice frost to it. So when you're using your fingers to apply it, it goes on really smooth, even with a brush. But I like to apply it with my fingers because it picks up more and applies more all at once. So I don't like to spend a lot of time. Now I'm gonna go in with a small angle brush. This is by Prado's Beauty, and I'm dipping into this dark brown shadow that's over here. So that's S2. I just load up the tip of my brush and I'm gonna throw it underneath. And I'm giving it a good amount of width under the eye. I'm not dragging it out. I want it to go up because that's going to lift the eye up. If you find that it's a little too low, you can just go in with your finger and push it up. So now I want to get it to match as close as possible. So I'm going to the outer corner of the eye and I'm going to lift a little bit more up than I usually do. So I'm not dragging it from the bottom of the liner that I just applied. I'm dragging it from the outer corner of my eye, up and out. And that'll give you a good guide. So just take a step back, make sure they're in the same family. They don't have to be twins, but same family. Now I'm filling in that outer corner almost to create a wing. Since I want it to be a little bit smokier, I don't want to put like a really hard line. I just want to build up the color. And then I'm going to start flicking up. You can go in with a fluffier brush to do this, but I find with a smaller detail brush, it will hold the shape a little bit better, but you can still kind of smoke it out. So now I'm going to go into the inner corner here, make that nice and dark. I'm mainly making almost like a triangle and keeping it to the lid area. I don't want to go too far into my crease just yet. Just make sure that's nice and dark. Now so with my eyes, I have a little bit of skin that when I rest, this comes down a little bit more. So I want to overcompensate for that because if I go right into the crease, once I rest my eye, you're not going to see it. So I want to use this as my guide to create a shape. So I'm going a little bit over my crease onto that skin. And that'll trick the eye to make that crease look like it's receding back. And I just throw on a little bit at a time. And then the same thing that I did on that outer corner, I'm just gonna start with what's left on my brush to blend up. This will keep the shape, but keep it a little bit smokier. And once you get it to the amount of smokiness that you want, you can go in with your fingertip. Don't go over the whole thing, but I just tap along where I want a little bit more of that gradation from color to skin. Take a step back, make sure that the colors are the same intensity. If not, you can just go right back in with a little bit on your brush. I'm barely tapping it on because it's always easier to add than it is to take away. Close enough. Shadows are done. Drama Bomb by Wilma Beauty for mascara. Just load up top and bottom. I spend a little bit more time putting on a little bit more mascara than usual because I really want the focus. Even though there's a lot going on the eyes, I really want the lashes to look nice and long and thick. And this is a great mascara to do that. I find if I want the mascara to appear a little bit more voluminous, I won't go from, I'll do a coat from the root out, but then I'll go back in and just spend a little bit more time just at the tips. That way it appears that it's a little bit like a little bit fuller. Bottom two. Done! For the lip, I'm going in with Night Moth by MAC. This is a really nice, deep, like currant burgundy color. I want a little bit more of a thicker line, so I'm using the side of the pencil. And then I take my fingertip and just blur it a little bit. Now I'm going in with Tulip from Laura Mercier. This is a really pretty blue-based pink gloss. I'll just throw that on. And there you have it. Just, I don't know what to describe this look, but just a pretty like neutral, a little bit more of like an 80s twist on just what I consider to be like just a really pretty like fall makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. I list all of the products that I use in the description box below, so you can check those out at your leisure. If you like this look, let me know. If you tried it, let me know. I love to hear that. If you have any other tutorials that you'd like to see from me, again, leave it in the comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.